Hero put out a video about Denims that she is apparently going apeshit about Asmongold and VTubers. So naturally, I am intrigued. I wonder which VTubers is it reference here. Now, my guess is probably Kirsche. My guess is the VTuber in question, if it's going to be anyone, is probably going to be Kirsche. But I'm still intrigued. So let's find out. Let's just see how gloriously Denims is crashing out. Shall we?
So this is hilarious. One of Hasan's favorite streamers. I think like this person is right up there with Frogan when it comes to streamers that Hasan loves. So,
yes.
You've got this streamer Denims. And this tweet says, Denims crashes out on chatter for following VTubers and Asmongold. And a quote here from the clip that we're about to watch that says, you know it's a special type of mental derangement when it's someone that follows exclusively VTubers and also Asmongold. He's following the Nazi Gooner bait.
I'm not on this person's list. Yeah, I'm kind of sad now. I'm not in this person's list of the people that he follows. Dagger! What? Not me!
Which is rich coming from Denims, but we'll get to that in a second. Also, a quick disclaimer, guys. I'm on like 4 hours of sleep today, and I've also got a headache, so apologies if this video is like kind of messed up in any way, shape, or form. And so Denims calls out a number of VTubers to mention, including Kirsche and Ririgaki, and they responded. So let's get the context here. Let's watch this 2-minute clip first. And for anyone that doesn't know, by the way, Denims, I mentioned, one of Hasan's favorite streamers, but she's like one of these like political streamers.
And by the way, look at the VTubers in question. I don't know. This must be Donkey. I didn't know Donkey was a VTuber. This person's following Pitwa, Lucy, Vixie, and Banana Juju. So Denims considers Pitwa, Lucy, and Banana Juju right-winger VTubers.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Denims just picked a fight she did not want to pick by calling these people out.
Was on Twitch, very similar to Hasan, essentially. Yeah, so that's what we've got going on here. Have fun with this. Here we go.
I'm waiting for you to lose the lawsuit. Oh no, that's iDubbbz. What the talking about?
What the fuck is that voice?
My God. It's so sad for you, man. Well, I hope one day, I know you might think your life is over because you're 40 years old and you've never made a single friend in your life.
What is she even like? What?
Oh,
she's mad at some random person in her chat right now. Like, what's even going on?
Yeah,
here? I think
of course. Yeah, like she's mad at this random guy, No Wisp. Well, she's mad at him because he's clowning on her. This No Wisp person is clowning on her, saying, "I'm waiting for you to lose the lawsuit." And I don't know. I guess she said something. And that's why he's saying also no iDubbbz. But he's clowning on her as yes is right. You know, she's part of the ones that, you know, she's one of the 3 that's getting sued by Ethan and will lose. So
going on, but like this is already a very weird clip.
But, you know, anyone can turn their life around. Anyone. Oh, sorry, not you. I changed my mind.
Okay. Just Mousie's here too. Mousy, Oni, Niski, Lena, Ophelia, yeah. Charlie's on here. Yeah, no, notice her voice though. Listen to her voice.
Sorry, not you. I changed my mind. Listen, I love VTubers, but
listen to her voice. Remember how like I told you guys that Hasan has a tell? Okay? Remember I told you that Hasan's got to tell that when he can't back up anything he says, he gets really soft and submissive. Listen, I'm going to back it up again. Listen to her voice. Listen to how soft her voice gets when she's trying to stick it to this chatter that's clowning on her.
Oh, sorry, not you. I changed my mind. Listen, I love VTubers, but you know it's a special type of mental derangement when it's someone that follows exclusively.
Wait, what the frick? Wait. So there's a random chatter that she's like crashing out on in her stream, and so much so that she's pulling up this Twitch tools thing to like look at this chatter's following list, who they follow. Is that really what's going on here? Like, bro.
Yeah, looks like it.
Holy smokes, who does that?
And by the way, there is a pretty healthy mix of VTuber and non-VTuber within this list. You know, VTubers can cha-cha, skoo. We saw Lily on there. You know, but there's a lot of it follows Donut, Luke, Jid, Kachi, Rena, Sasha Grey, Extra Emily. I mean, there's a very healthy mix of both VTuber and non-VTuber in this person's follow list.
When it's someone that follows exclusively VTubers
and there, yeah. Denims, shut your whore mouth. This is not exclusively VTubers. In this screen alone that I've paused, I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 non-VTubers. What is this whole exclusively VTubers bullshit when the evidence is on the screen in front of you, you dumb whore? The evidence is literally on the screen in front of you that this person does not exclusively follow VTubers.
So that was a fucking lie.
Congratulations, you dumb bitch. You played yourself.
Also, Asmongold. This is not a good sign.
Yeah. And also Amaranth. And also Charlie. And also Gazzy. And also Rich Campbell. Yeah, of course you're gonna point out Asmongold because just like the guy whose cock you constantly beg to suck off, Hasan, Asmongold lives rent fucking free in your head. Asmongold is your fucking Baba Yaga because you cannot defend yourself against him, and if you ever try to attack him, he just kind of goes, whatever. Yeah, and the Frontier, they follow Frontier too. Maybe this is a fellow elite commander. Oh, they could be a fellow elite commander. Uh-huh. But yeah, that's it. I mean, Asmongold is just living rent-free in her fucking head. Just like Hasan, just like Frogan, just like Casey Dron. Asmon lives rent-free in their heads because he will say whatever, he'll basically just say what he wants to say, and you can attack him all you want, and he won't give a fuck. He is the kryptonite to your bullshit. And boy, doesn't that just chap your ass, Denims.
Followed Asmongold, right? Following Rich Campbell.
He is the elite creator. Elite Dangerous. He follows the Elite Dangerous. So this is a commander. 07 commander. You just pissed off Denims. Chatter? Whomever you are. I don't recognize your name, so you've never been in one of my streams when I played Elite. But Commander, whoever you are, I don't have the salute, but 07 to you, Commander, for getting in Denims' head and just trolling the shit out of her and getting her to crash out. 07s to you, Commander.
Okay. Then followed Asmongold's other account, Hyperfan, you know. And that wasn't enough, by the way. He's also following.
Oh, you are so butthurt.
Where is it? Asmongold 24/7. He needs his Asmongold, okay? He needs it. He needs his mold.
Hello,
and then
desperation.
Was like, discovered Iron Mouse and was like, well, actually, sorry, discovered. It seems like a couple of VTubers.
What is wrong with this person? She doesn't even know what she's talking.
Oh my God, the desperation on this. the desperation on this is hilarious. She is desperately trying to come up with some way to insult this guy because he clowned on her so well. He's also following Kesa. This person has a mix of a wide variety of streamers. She is desperate because he clowned on her and got in her head. She is desperate to try and come up with something to insult him. And again, you can hear the tell in her voice. You can hear, because she's not being assertive with her voice, she's sounding very soft and submissive in her voice because she's desperately trying to clown on him, and she can't. She can't clown on him. The most she can do is like, oh, he follows Asmongold. What a fucking tool. And she knows that's not going to do anything. And so this is desperate. This is glorious, delicious desperation.
Talking about, bro?
Before then, actually. He's been on his VTuber.
Just like looking for something to get mad at. And again, some random person in
Oh,
the chat
Vito!
is doing this all.
He follows Vito. Dace follows Vito. Follows Asian Bunny. Oh my god, he follows Asian Bunny. I shouldn't be surprised by that. That he follows Asian Bunny. With Genji Bidoki? Yeah, like, whoever this person is, you've got some base taste. Whoever this person is, you have some absolutely base taste in streamers. No, Shadow, it's some guy that clowned on Denims in her stream. Clowned on her was basically saying, I can't wait till you lose your court case. And so she pulled up like some tool to basically see who this person follows. And she's desperately trying to like get in a good shot on him by criticizing who he follows, i.e. Asmongold and VTubers. And she's saying, and she started to say, obviously he's a loser because he only follows VTubers when that's obviously a fucking lie, because you can tell he's got a whole lot of flesh tubers in here. And she had to point out, oh yeah, he follows 2 different Asmongold channels. And But notice, she didn't say, yeah, he follows Donut, what a loser. He follows Charlie, what a loser. Didn't call them out, did she? Yeah. Because Donut, or Charlie, would fucking humiliate the shit out of her. Asmon will just farm her for content and just be like, okay, whatever, stupid bitch. Charlie and Donut would fucking destroy her. That's why she didn't call out Charlie and Donut being on this list.
All over.
For grind for forever. Asian Bunny X, respect, real, recognize, real. And then was like, you know what, dude? Yeah.
Tiva, hold up. Shut the fuck up. Did she just try and put herself in the same category as Asian Bunny? This is not the flex that you think it is, you dumb fucking bitch. Like, listen to what she says again.
Just like looking for something to get mad at. And again, some random person in the chat, she's doing this all over.
For grind for forever. Asian Bunny X, respect, real, recognize, real. And then.
Hey, for those of you that don't know, Asian Bunny is the closest thing you'll get to actual OF content on Twitch. Asian Bunny is a giant-titted Asian girl that routinely basically shoves a camera almost up her ass during stream. She constantly toes the line and even goes over it in terms of lewd content. There was the meta where actual lewd streamers would wear like green clothing, and they would basically use that as like a green screen on their body, and then they would put video game footage on the piece of clothing, either their tits or their ass. And Asian Bunny typically would have like a camera pointed straight up her ass. Like, basically, Asian Bunny is the closest thing you'll get on Twitch to actual OF content on Twitch itself. and she's constantly getting banned. She's constantly trying to figure out ways to basically skirt the rules and everything. And it's a constant game of she gets banned, she gets unbanned, gets banned, gets unbanned. And she's just like, yeah, real recognizes real. So Denims is trying to put herself in the same category as Asian Bunny. So Denims just admitted on stream she's an OF whore. That is what Denims just did. She just flat out admitted on stream that she is nothing but an OnlyFans whore. Well, Denims, bravo. At least you're finally admitting to it now. So, bravo to you.
And was like, you know what, dude? Yeah, let's just. It's time to goon, okay? Time to just VTube goon. So true. 3D women suck. None of them ever have loved me in my life. So.
What the fuck is she talking about? Again! Too bratty. Amaranth was on this list. Ennie is on this list. There are female, like, non-VTuber stringers in his list. What the fuck are you talking about? Seriously, what are you talking about? Do we need to put you back into the insane asylum right now? Because it sounds like you are actually having hallucinations. Rygat, I don't fucking care. I call it like I see it. And she literally just put herself in the same category as Asian Bunny, so that's on her. All right, she did that herself. Those words came out of her mouth. I'm paraphrasing, but game recognizes game, and Asian Bunny is a fucking whore. So I'm just saying. But at present, she's fucking hallucinating because she's saying, oh, there's only VTubers on here. I only like 2D women when, hello, 1, 2, Amaranth was on here. It's at least 3? Like, what the fuck? Is she openly admitting that, wait. I got it. She's trying to set up an insanity defense. She's trying to set up an insanity defense for her upcoming case against Ethan, even though that's not a thing in civil cases.
It's okay.
There's like literally plenty of real streamers, like, you know, VTubers are obviously real people, but like, you know what I mean? Like, there's a mix here. She's like hyper focusing on the VTubers and getting mad at that now.
Hey, one of these VTubers.
Yeah, because she's jealous. She's jealous of the VTubers because unlike her, my pussy will always be young, fresh, and supple, while hers eventually will get all dried up and crusty, and no one will want to fuck it. Get good, bitch.
They're the only things that can ever love me. Goon.
What the frick? I gotta rewind that. Did she really say that?
VTubers. They're the only things that can ever love me.
Maybe that's because most VTubers actually care about their chat. Maybe it's because most VTubers, even if their chat disagrees with them on something, doesn't actually, like, fuck them over and put them on blast. Maybe that's why people like VTubers, Denims. Because VTubers actually care about their chats. I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm the crazy one here. Maybe I'm the crazy one here. I'm just saying, though. I'm just saying. And, like, seriously, you're gonna say that with Mousie's picture on your screen. Mousie, one of the sweetest VTubers to ever grace the streaming space. And you're gonna try and say that with her face on the screen.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Yes, but Banana Juju is there too. But I mean, Mousie is the pinnacle of sweetness and kindness in the VTubing space.
love me.
What the frick is this clip, bro?
Goon time, goon. Oh, and he's following the Nazi gooner bait, obviously. This guy doesn't know when he's being pandered to. And he's like, goon.
Oh, God.
Goon.
Is this just projection? Like,
Yes. No, no. It's not projection, hero. It's jealousy. It's pure fucking jealousy. Because these VTubers that she is getting all pissed off about have a lot bigger of an audience than she can ever hope to have. That's why she's pointing out the VTubers. She's jealous. This is pure fucking jealousy. She wishes she could be as loved by her chat as VTubers are with their chats. It's pure fucking jealousy. Because every VTuber on this screen actually cares about their communities, actually cares about their chats. She doesn't give a fuck. She only considers her chat to basically be wallets. They are digital wallets. She doesn't give a fuck about them. And she's jealous because people actually gravitate towards streamers that actually care about their communities, that actually engage with their communities and don't see them as just like, wallets on a screen. And so she's jealous as fuck because they have cultivated so many more people into their chats because they actually care. And so because she doesn't give a fuck and only cares about the money that they can dole out, she doesn't have as big of an audience.
she's the one making it all about gooning. This is just such a weird clip. Sorry to sound like a broken record. Like I mentioned, I am on low sleep today, so I'm tired, but like by default. But even if I wasn't tired today, I don't think I'd have much commentary here because it's just like what all can I say about this except pointing out how bizarre this is and like exceptional behavior this is.
Goon. Oh, look, and he's following the Nazi rat VTuber too. Goon. Time to goon.
Oh, fuck off with using that phrase.
You know, it's really interesting how Denims, who claims to be like the largest female political streamer and it's like a Hasan orbiter or whatever, and tends to virtue signal fairly frequently, and that's probably still an understatement.
I'm fairly sure. I could be mistaken about this. I'm fairly sure Kirsche is a bigger female political streamer than Denims is. Excuse me. I'm almost certain of it that Kirsche has a much bigger audience than Denims can ever hope to have. Did she? Okay, I figured she did. Yeah, and Kirsche probably did. Okay, Revan, I will disagree on one point about that. I don't think Kirsche took it without trying. I think Kirsche works. Kirsche is a political streamer, and Kirsche does look very hard. She does. Kirsche absolutely works very hard. So it's not like Asmon, where Asmon was just being Asmon. Kirsche actually does research, and she actually works. So she is the top female political streamer, but she actually did work for it. So it's not like she just kind of fell into it. No, and Revan, on that I'll agree. She's more casual about it. But in terms of when she does do her political content, she actually digs into it. She actually researches it. So that's what I mean by she's the top female political streamer, but she actually does try. So Denims averages 2 to 3 times the views. Okay, but she's not considered the top female political streamer. I think Kirsche is considered a much more highly regarded political streamer than Denims is.
Well, she's also made a lot of tweets about like misogyny and all that, and it seems pretty hypocritical for someone who virtue signals like this to automatically associate all these women with gooning. Like, how are you going to complain about misogyny and then you see a bunch of women and you're like, oh, gooning? Like, bro, self-awareness with this person is just zero. There's none of it.
That's so sad for you. That is really tough. That's really tough.
Oh, hang on. I want to see the expanded view. Let's see. Who else we got there that we didn't see? Alley Cat. Let's see. No more. Okay, no one else. Okay, so no one else of note.
That's a brutal life you lead, man. I hope one.
You're the one literally.
Well, okay, Atanashi, to the point of she has more views than Denims does. Kirsche may have fewer views, but she actually brings receipts. Kirsche actually drills down and actually gets into the heart of the issue, whereas Denims just fucking reads. All Denims does on her streams is just read and call people shit. So when I refer to the top political streamer, I'm not talking about just in sheer views. I'm talking about the streamer that actually gets into political commentary, actually does the research, and actually puts out concrete, tangible, factual information instead of just like reading "Go Palestine, Israel bad." That is my criteria in terms of what constitutes being a top political streamer.
That's a brutal life you lead, man. I hope one.
You're the one literally getting mad at this random person in your chat and like stalking their Twitch following list. If anyone has a sad life, like it's gonna be you. This is not a good look.
Day you can find a friend.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Oh
it's
yes,
possible
Tornado.
for you.
Oh
I
yes.
think it's,
and Frontier.
I think it's too late for you, man. I think it's too late. I think it might be too late.
Look at this. Oh my God. Look at him. No Wisp is loving this. Mom, look at me. I made it. I'll be honest, the SlopTube channels. Asmon's pretty based. Am I getting legit doxxed? I love my gooning VTubers. No Wisp, whomever you are, wherever you are, I don't know, I don't think you're in my chat. You probably would have said something already, but if you happen to see my video on YouTube, no Wisp, 07 Commander, because you like it, because you follow Elite Dangerous. I'm guessing you play Elite Dangerous too. 07 Commander, you are fucking dazed. With no effort, you got Denims to crash out fucking beautifully. So, no Sep, no Wisp, bravo to you, sir. Bravo. Yes, someone give No Wisp a sub. For the love of... No, you know what? No, I'm gonna gift him a sub. You know what? I am going to gift No Wisp a sub right fucking now. Hang on. I'm gonna gift him a sub right fucking now. Give me a second. I'm legitimately going to give this man a sub right now. Hang on. All right. Gift a sub. Here we go. All right. There we go. And although it's okay, yeah. Make sure I got the name right. Yep. And there we go. Gifted sub to No Wisp. No Wisp. If you hear me, when you get if you get my gifted sub, you will be welcome in my stream any day. Any day, you are welcome in my stream.
And then he's also so stupid, he can't come up with like anything to come back with. Like, he can't even come up with an insult. His insult...
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to come up with a comeback. He got you to crash out with no effort. With no fucking effort. He got you to crash out. He doesn't need to he has nothing he needs to defend himself against you with. With no effort, he got you to completely crash out.
It's just at himself saying, I love my gooning
No, he's actually way more mature than you are. He's not even insulting you back.
Yeah.
He's just like playing along with it.
VTubers. Do you frequently try to make fun of other people by...
This chatter just destroyed Denims. like effortlessly.
Yep.
That's
Yep.
actually pretty hilarious.
Making fun of yourself? Has it ever worked? Go outside, man. Just like, please.
So here we have the privileged political slop streamer hyper-focusing on a random chatter because they sent a few messages, and she's crashing out over that so much that she's pulling up Twitch tools to like stalk his following to further crash out about on stream. And that's the person telling someone to go outside. Like I said earlier, there is no self-awareness here. We got a great
None
response
whatsoever.
from Madam Savvy, directly calling out Denims here, especially for her hypocrisy.
Here we go.
So Madam Savvy says, disgusting, this one. Disgusting, this one. Can't even give a proper face. Looks like a dash hound. Wait, like the...
Like a dachshund. Hero, that's a dachshund, as in the dog. The dachshund dog.
Dog? Oh my gosh. Did she
Yes.
just say, looks like a dash hound with downs?
Dachshund. Oh, God. Dachshund. Oh my God. What is with people not being able to pronounce stuff correctly? What was the other one that Hypnotic couldn't pronounce? What is with some of these VTubers that can't pronounce shit? Hero, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to clap at you, but it's just so funny. Yes, the cicadas. Yeah, Hypnotic couldn't pronounce cicadas. And Hero, can't pronounce fox. Hero, I'm sorry. I'm not trying to clap at you, Hero. I just find this so fucking funny that so many VTubers are having problems pronouncing shit.
I suppose I would feel threatened by cute anime waifus if I was trying to defend the lawsuit on, I'd say fan service, but the only service I need is medical service to my eyes after that one. Holy smokes, she went off here. Madam
3D
Savvy
pig
wasn't
to-
done there, though, because then she included this
Wait, 3D pig, 2D pure? Okay, I'm not familiar with this acronym. What is 3D pig, 2D pure? Someone, I don't know what this is, and Hero just had a reaction to it. What, does anybody know what the fuck this is? She's saying 3D tubers are pigs and 2D are pure. Ah, okay. Thank you, brother. I had never heard this before. I had never seen this acronym before, so I had no idea what it meant. What? Why? Okay, Tristan, I'm sorry. I don't know why the automod dinged you on that one. I'm guessing because it picked up the combination of women are pigs and it auto-modded you. I'm sorry. That's the auto-mod. That was the kick auto-mod. None of our guys did that. Sorry about that.
image of a tweet from Denims that I think is actually Denims' current pin tweet, where Denims had posted a few images of herself where she is sexualizing herself, and considering that moments ago in the clip that we watched, she was making the implication that all these VTubers were just gooner bait, this is such a hypocritical look. I'm not even going to show both these images in full because...
And I legitimately want to know. I'm legitimately curious. How many people actually purchased her OF because she advertised her slut pictures? Again, that's her words. She herself said she had to slut it up. Thank you, Raven Knight. Oh, I forgot to turn those off. Thank you, Raven Knight, for the Prime. I kind of wonder how many people actually bought her OF when she posted this. Like, I'm legitimately curious how many people actually bought her OF.
I think, you know, it might be too much for YouTube. I think there's a chance it would be okay, but I'm just not in the mood today with like 4 hours of sleep to take that risk. I'm just going to play it safe. Hold up a second, though. I just saw some tweets here from Kitsu about this, where she says, doesn't Denims have an OF?
Yes! Yes!
Oh my gosh, dude. How do you call people gooner bait and then have your pin tweet being the thing that we just went over, and then you're also like doing OF and all that? Like,
Kitsu is now. I think that well, is this has got to be an old tweet Oh, no. She's replying to Madam Savvy. Okay. She's responding to Madam Savvy's. Yeah, it's... She absolutely... Yeah, she does have an OF. Those pictures are from her OF. So, yes.
Oh my gosh, dude, these people are such hypocrites. And then that takes us to the responses from Kirsche and Ririgaki. We got Kirsche on the left-hand side there saying, we're reaching levels of retardation previously thought impossible. And then Ririgaki on the right-hand side saying, why, I am known as the Nazi rat VTuber. What is happening? So, yeah, let me know.
Well, okay. Riri, don't worry about it. Denims literally calls everyone she doesn't that doesn't agree with her or that doesn't like bend the knee and beg to lick her slit. She calls them a Nazi. So don't even worry about it. Basically, Denims calling you a Nazi means you are the exact opposite. So Riri, if you're out there and you're hearing me, don't even sweat it. By Denims calling you a Nazi, it means you are precisely the opposite. So you're all good, fam. Don't even worry.
I am known as the Nazi rat VTuber. What is happening? So yeah, let me know what you think about all that in the comments. It seems like that Denims clip really just ended up backfiring on Denims. Like all she did was make herself look bad there. As mentioned, let me know what you think though. And thanks for tuning in. As always, appreciate you. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one.
Okay. I have a follow-up. I have a follow-up to that. Hang on. Let me show you something. When I saw this today, not only did I know I want to react to it, but then I stumbled into something that I was not expecting. Okay, let me pull up this clip. All right? Let me pull up this clip. Okay, so for those of you, so this is like a 2-year-old clip. This is from something like 2 years ago. All right? And this is from, it's like a charity auction of some kind. Thank you for the gifted rep. Thank you very much. So this is from a charity auction that Sea Dog put out like 2 years ago. Okay, to set this up, this was 2 years ago, charity auction, not sure what the charity was, but the item, the quote-unquote item in question for this charity that we're going to see is one-on-one time with Mousy. Mousy basically put herself up for auction to basically, that the winning bidder would get 2 hours one-on-one time with her in VR chat. Okay, so as the setup, that is what this is. Mousy, you know, the winning bidder, the person who wins this auction gets 2 hours of one-on-one time with Mousy in VR chat. Okay, now watch. Wait for it.
Let's start the bidding at $1,000. Why not? Oh, $10,000 already. All right, we have $10,000 right out of the gate. No wasting time. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. 12,000. Holy! $12,000 from
Wait
somebody
for
at
it.
home. Hasan? $13,000.
Who's that? Who's that, chat? No! Who's this? Hasan just bid $13,000 for a one-on-one with Mousy. Hasan bid 13. No, he did not win, but he bid $13,000. I will remind you, he still has not contributed a dime to Denims' legal fund. Not one dime. So Hasan, here's the best part with this. So the guy that Denims stands for, the guy that Denims desperately wants to suck his micropenis, contribute a dime to her legal fund. but he's willing to put up $13,000 for a one-on-one with, wait for it, a VTuber. Hasan would rather give $13,000 for one-on-one time with a VTuber than to spend a dime on Denims' legal fund when she stands for him daily. Hey, Denims! What do you think about your dear leader now? Even Hasan prefers VTubers over you, Denims. Are you feeling that dried up, crusty vagina yet?